justice for Jeyaraj and Fenix.
It's not a normal thing. It's not a simple case of custodian death. For that matter, no custodian death is simple and normal. Let's not compare it with some other incident like George Floyd in the US or some other incidents around the world. Brutality is a brutality, and we need an answer why this happened, and we demand justice for Jeyaraj and Fenix.
I stand in solidarity with the atrocities that happened in Thoothukudi, India, and I want justice for Jeyaraj and Fenix. Police brutality must end.
Nobody in power should feel like they can act any way they choose to and get away with it. This needs to stop. Police brutality needs to stop. Let's fight for justice for Fenix and Jeyaraj.
It's time for us to raise our voices and get justice for Jeyaraj and Fenix. It's time for us to raise our voices against police brutality happening to our own people. It's now or never. Let's come together. It's the least we can do.
In solidarity with Jeyaraj and Fenix, such barbaric crime from police whom we trust a lot should not happen again. Let's pledge to stand against them and stand with Jeyaraj and Fenix and more such others who face such brutality from police.
Why Jeyaraj and Fenix issue is not getting enough attention by anyone? Why no big name is coming out and supporting the cause? Murder is murder. Strict action should be taken against the culprit. We need justice.
Protest against police brutality. Justice for Felix.
Justice for Jeyaraj.
Police brutality is a disgrace to our society and to our law enforcement. We must fight for justice. We must fight for Jeyaraj and Fenix.
Friends, I'm here to stand in solidarity with all the people in India and around the world to condemn the police brutality that has led to the death of Jeyaraj and Fenix in the state of Tamil Nadu. The story is horrifying, and we cannot be silent even in the lockdown. The officers who must protect the lives of the people are behind this inhuman murder of a father and son. Let's raise our voice and demand justice for Jeyaraj and Fenix. The culprits must be severely punished, and police brutality must come to a full stop.
It's time we wake up and recognize all the police brutality that happens all across the country in India. Growing up in Tamil Nadu, I've seen some horrible cases where police have abused their position of power, and this must end. Of course, not all police officers abuse their position of power, but this is one profession where we can't afford to have any rotten apples. Every officer must take his duty to the highest regard. I pray and hope for Fenix and Jeyaraj they get the justice that they deserve.
It's time to support our own countrymen. We stood for George Floyd. We must stand for Jeyaraj and Fenix. Stop police brutality.
Police brutality, especially in India, is not an isolated incident. Social media is flooded with such police behavior towards immigrant workers and peaceful protesters. Many lost their lives due to this. While generalizing police brutality would be unfair, but ignoring these incidents as isolated ones would be dangerous as well. The gruesome treatment met by Jeyaraj and Felix is shameful and treacherous. It cannot be acceptable in any civil society. Somebody has to take accountability for this incident. Let's make sure some wishy-washy treatment from police is not enough this time. It is high time for police reform, but at the least, we expect severe punishment to the culprits to set a precedent and make amendments to restore faith in humanity and justice. Let's stand together and demand justice for Jeyaraj and Fenix.
A few weeks ago, we witnessed an amazing solidarity collective action movement, and we all came together to stand in solidarity with the movement of Black Lives Matter. We want to end police brutality, whether it's in the US or whether it's in India, whatever it is. We cannot accept this anymore, and this is when we all should come together, because we all need to be activists at this point. You don't need to be a famous person with 1 million followers or whatever. Everyone needs to be an activist, because your voices need to be heard, our voices need to be heard, and we need to try and disseminate this knowledge to everyone all around the world. So please share this video and please show your support and in seeking justice for Jeyaraj and Fenix.